Hey lovely, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here to talk about moving in silence for every lady out there or even a man who loves to overshare. You don't know how to keep secrets, you don't know how to keep things to yourself. I want to share with you guys these few steps that I've learned and I'm learning to ensure that I keep my issues, my business to myself. Being a girl who is always happy and yuppie, sometimes I find myself oversharing and I'm like, girl, did you just say that? And I hate myself for doing that after I have done that. So, we are trusting God for a journey of silence, a journey where we know when to say what to say without just giving out all the information that is important and that people don't even need to know. So, if you're a talkative girl, or not just talkative, like for some reason, people can steer you to saying things that you're not supposed to say. This is your video. Number one, make sure if you're with family and friends and you start to talk about things that are best of you, try so hard to remind yourself that you are not doing that, girl. And what you're going to do is, if you're talking to these individuals, try to change the conversation back to them by asking them questions about them, because we also have people intentionally ask you questions because they want to know things about you. They just, what we say in Uganda, lugambo, they are trying to reach out for this information. What you do, you ask them questions about themselves, and if you find that they don't want to do that and they are continuing and insisting to ask you questions about yourself, what you're going to do is keep it simple, keep it polite, and just are boring. I think is the word. Keep it vague, because sometimes it's okay to be boring. When you are boring, I feel like people just leave you alone. So that's the first step. Make sure that this information, is turned back to them. Ask them the questions. And then the other thing is, if you are not a content creator like I am, if you love to post but not so much and you don't want people to know your business, you can private your account and ensure that the particular people are the ones who can access it. That is moving in silence. If you know that you don't want everyone to know your business and be on your business, private your account and be very filtering of what you are posting, because you don't want to post and then delete what people have already seen. So if you have a very intimate video that you don't want everyone to see, you can private it. There's so many videos on how you can do that, because the people want to share their memories and just have a way of keeping those videos, and the best way they can do is maybe put on TikTok, Facebook, ta. Yeah, so you can also do that. And then the third thing is, don't post things in real time. If you went for a vacation, if you are pregnant, if you are having a serious a party, something that is intimate, and you don't want to share it in real time, don't do it. Because I've seen so many women, for those who are business creators, they create content and that's how they get money. What they do, if they're sharing all their journey, they first, conceive, give birth. The baby is even 1 year before they share that information with the social media. So don't be in a hurry to share your location, you're in a vacation and then you're sharing, because then people know, oh, she's here, and it can cause you to be robbed, can cause people to follow you wherever you are, and so many things can happen. So to move in silence means that sometimes calm down. Don't be excited to just, this is happening and boom, you're pouring it out there, or something is not even materialized and you're already telling the whole world. Allow things to process. Allow things to process. That is going to help you so much. So in real time, don't post things, just let it be. And then when the time is right, you can do that if you want to share. If you want to share, because I know people overshare sometimes. They don't have the ability to just stay still. They like, so that has to be a discipline. And then lastly, don't be in a hurry to announce your goals, your ideas. Sometimes allow your actions and the results to speak for themselves. So if you have a business idea, you can start doing your business. I've seen people take you through the whole process. I love that. I mean, for content creators, it's a very good thing. But sometimes it's okay to just pass by the process and let the business grow and let people see results and let people, let that thing show itself off. But some of us are so excited the moment you get an idea you want to share. That's why our ideas are stolen. It's not that every good news has to be shared, it's not that every good idea has to be shared, because that's why we've had companies fight over innovations and ideas. And this was my idea. So learn to just keep still and kill the excitement, and then when the time is right, let the results show. Be comfortable with results speaking for you. And then the last and least of all is that maturing is you understanding that sometimes you get to keep things to yourself, and the world really doesn't like you. People don't like you, and that people celebrate your pain than they celebrate your success. So you need to know that if you ever going to put something good out there, it's going to hurt so many people, and it can even cause you to get hurt. And when you put out your pain there, people will also pretend that they're with you. They understand how you feel, they get you, but they don't. So sometimes when you don't share, information, you're able to just have the right crowd. But when everyone can access what you're going through, it's easy for them to pretend they're on your side or they like you, but in actual sense they just know what you're going through and they know how to manipulate you through it. So I want also to add, oh my God, I also want to add, this is going to be the last, that for girls who are in a relationship, the way to move silently and the way to know who this person is by not giving them information for them to manipulate you. We've seen girls who are like, oh my God, me, my father comes from this, I own this house, I have this. You're already telling the person you've just met everything they need to know about you. So it's easy for them to manipulate you with the information that you've already given them. So what are you going to do, mama? If you're the one who gets excited, oh my God, I like this guy, oh, I like this friend, and now you're telling them and giving them reasons to stay even when they don't want to, shut up. Don't share things that people can use to gauge who you are, what you like, and pretend. So when you go on a date, allow someone to talk about themselves and listen. Be the bigger person. Let them say all they need to say, and then you decide. I mean, sometimes being quiet and calm looks good on you. So I think those are the few steps, and I hope you've learned something. So please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. I'll see you in the next video. I love you guys with the love of God. Bye.